you can use your mobile phone to shoot your videos and it will come out clear, like extremely clear, extremely high quality. Like most of the time now, people ask me if I use camera, but I don't use camera. I use my phone actually to do it. So I'm going to be showing you the tips and tricks on how I set up my phone to get crispy videos and crispy pictures. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Antonia and I'm a beauty artist and YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. If you stumbled on this video, you're welcome. Thanks for clicking. If you're a returnee, what's up girl, what's up girl, thanks for coming back to watch my video. Today we're going to be talking about how to film like a pro using your mobile phone. Yes, I said that. So let's get right into this video. I don't want this video to be too long. So the first, I wrote it down. I always write my point down so I don't miss out any of them. The first point is always use your back camera. Like, this cannot be over emphasized. Like, you need to use your back camera. People use their front camera, but it's very good to use your back camera because it gives you a more sharper, a more professional, it gives you a more professional quality. So another point is actually tweaking your camera settings. So you have to go to your camera settings. Like, I use an iPhone, so I'm talking about this based on iPhone. I think you can do that on Android phone too. So you go to your camera settings in iPhone, go to your camera settings and change your video quality to about 1080p. Like, I use 1080p with 60 fps, but I know that some people can use 4K if you have enough space, because when you're using 4K you need enough space to store your videos. So me, I don't use 4K, I use 1080p, and this is 1080p and it still looks really crisp if I do say so myself. So I use 1080p with 60 fps. That makes the video really high quality, like HD. You understand? If you use your front camera, you might not probably get a very sharp video, a very sharp quality. So it's always advisable to use your back camera. So after doing that setting on your camera, the next thing you need to do is actually clean your lens. Like, I don't know, you never ever shoot or start to shoot without cleaning your lens. You know what, let me show you how your lens will be if you don't clean your lens. You know, we put our phone on different surfaces and then you just set it up and film. No. So let me show you how it will look when you don't clean your lens. Just wait, let me show you. This is how your lens will be. Like, this is how your videos will be if you don't clean your lens. Just imagine you like this one now looks as if, no, I think there's powder or there's dust on it. Do you understand? Imagine after doing all your house chores, doing everything, you come and then you just mount your camera, your phone, and say you want to film without cleaning your lens. This is how your videos will be. So you need to always clean your lens. Now let me now show you the difference when you clean your lens and when you don't clean your lens and when you clean your lens. So let me show you when I actually now clean the lens. Can you see the difference? Can you see how clean? That's just one wipe. Imagine I now wipe it the second time. Can you see the difference between when you clean your lens, when you don't clean your lens, and when you actually clean your lens? So you must always clean your lens. So our next point is, do not lock your focus. I know some people will tell you to lock your focus so it can focus on you because of the background. I get all that. I'm still going to talk about the background, but the truth is, do not lock your focus. Because, example now, I do some makeup tutorials and stuff like that. If I lock my focus, if if I don't leave it on autofocus. If you leave your camera settings on autofocus, this is what it will do. When you try to put a product, can you see what it's doing? It focuses on the product, then it goes back to me and focus on me. Let me do it again with another product. This is what happens if you are a beauty YouTuber. It focuses on your product, then it goes back to me. You can see when I put it, it blurs me out. I don't think you will see me very well because the camera, you've put the focus, the camera is focusing on this product, so I'm not supposed to be showing because it's not me that I want the camera to show. But once I remove it, the camera will focus back on me. So when you lock your focus, you might not be able to do these things. So it's always advisable to not lock your focus, just leave it on autofocus. Now to the next one. The next one is how to blur your background. See, the truth is, the closer you are to your camera, the farther you add to the to your background, the more blurry it will become. Do you understand? Let me show you something. See, I'm sitting here. I don't know, maybe you can see that light very well. Now, you know, if I come closer to you, that light is going to go look like a bouquet. Let me show you. Just watch. See me coming closer to you, and see the see the light at the back. It has become blurry. If I go back, so the closer you are to your camera, or the farther you are from your background, the more blurry it becomes. So the truth is, the tip is, give normally arm's length to your camera, at least arm's length to your camera, but from your background 2 arms length. Like right now, I'm like 2 times my background distance. Do you get? So that's why it's giving me this thing. If I go back now, that light is going to show very, very well. If I go back, it's going to show really well. I'm not so close to it, is already becoming blur. If I come closer, look at it. If I come closer, see, it has become way blurry than it used to be. So that's just the tip. Be far away from your background, and your background will be blurred. Do you get me? Now the next one is lighting. Honestly, the best lighting you can use is natural light. That's the plain truth. The best lighting you can use for your video, for your pictures, are natural light, or is natural light. But the truth is, like me now, I'm in Nigeria, in Lagos to be precise, and Lagos is a very noisy place. Or like where I stay precisely is very, very noisy. I don't know if you can even hear there. Like, I'm sure you might be able to hear during the course of this video. You must have heard some car sounds and some bikes and just things moving. Do you understand? So it's quite hard to use it's quite hard to use natural light, because during the day it's really quite noisy. It's very, very noisy. So I might not be able to use it. I like to film at night when everywhere is quiet and there's minimal noise. That it is what it is. So I use a ring light. Apart from using a ring light, right now I have a vanity mirror that has light with it. That's what I'm using to film. Do you understand? Even if we are in the day right now, like this is like about 3 o'clock, so I'm supposed to use natural light. But right now, again, another thing is bad weather. Like right now, the rain is falling, the weather is not so bright outside, so that's where your natural light comes to play. So the next point is using a reflector. People buy reflector. There are photographers that have like the real reflector. You can buy it. You can buy it for about 5,000 to 8,000 naira. You can get it. It's very handy. You can fold it and put it in your bag or something like that. That works for me. But I'm a DIY queen. It's not as if I'm not ready to get it, but I have to use what I have to get what I want right now. You know, we've not started making money in this YouTube street, so I cannot start investing gadgets and stuff like that. When I have to do it, of course I will, but right now I don't think it's necessary to do that. So you can either buy a reflector, make a reflector, or use what you have around you to do. Someone like me, I use a cake board. This is a cake board. This is what I use as my reflector. You can use mirror, you can use a foil paper, wrap it around something, and you can use it. So let me show you a difference with it when you use a reflector and when you don't. There's a difference, right? I've not used reflector throughout this video, so I'm going to show you the difference now. So this is the difference. See with reflector. This is with my reflector. This is without the reflector. I'm sure you can see the difference. I'm very sure. This is with the reflector. This is without the reflector. I don't even know why I'm smiling. This is with the reflector. See how brightened up I look. See the glow it's giving. Now this is without the reflector. So you can use that too to enhance your lighting too. It helps. There's always a different. It helps. I think when I did I was almost camped, I used a reflector, and you can see this side of my body was really brightened up and looking really nice. Always use a microphone. Right now, although I've not started using a microphone, I have to get one because my phone is an iPhone 8 Plus, and the mouth of my earpiece is also the same thing as my charger, and most microphones don't come in that iPhone mouth. Most microphone comes in this 3.5mm mouth. So if I have to use a microphone, I have to buy an iPhone adapter first before I can do that, and it's been taking a whole lot of time. That's why I've not started using my microphone. So all my videos I've been doing, I've been using my phone's microphone. That's what I've been using. In case you don't want to buy a microphone, just learn to speak out, just the way I'm talking. If you learn to speak out, I think you might not need a microphone for a while, and but there's always a difference when you use a microphone. That's the truth of the matter. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. There's always a difference. I think it's always nice to upload your videos on high quality too. You can go to your YouTube settings and do the settings to at least maybe almost the same way you upload you shoot or you filmed your video. I filmed my video in 1080p, so I actually put my upload quality in 1080p so that it doesn't reduce anything. So that's pretty much it. Then the last thing is, when you want to upload, when you upload your videos, don't just make it public, because the truth is, when you upload your videos on YouTube, the first minute or the first 30 minutes your videos is still blur, and when you tell people to go and watch it, people might even thumbs your video down because it's not clear. But the truth is, you need to allow it get used to the YouTube settings before it becomes exactly the quality you want it to be. So the truth is, when you upload your video, make it private for some time, do your editing, put your thumbnail and all, then you can make your video public. I think that's everything for how to film like a pro. I think so. Yes, I think that's everything. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, like my videos, share my videos, comment on this video. Let me know what I did not put, like maybe if there's still other tips and tricks. Let me know. I'm still learning and I still want to learn. So if there are other tips and tricks, please let me know in the comment section. Yes, please don't forget to subscribe. I would like to hit 300k. I said 300k. 300 subscribers at least before I get to July, or maybe before the end of July. Please try to hit the subscribe button. Don't you like my face? Don't you like my face? I know you like my face, so please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know the kind of things you like. It lets me know the kind of content you like me to create. If there's another kind of videos you like me to talk about, or you like me to film, please put it under the comment section, and I will surely read them, and if I'm able to film them, I would. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is Akpewe, AKPEVWE +2 underscores. That's AKPEVWE __. If you follow me, I'll follow back. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe. COVID-19 is real. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and practice social distancing. Till I come your way next time. Bye. Stay blessed. I should fuck her.